I had a lot of trouble with the ladies, and I just had, at this one point in my life, I had 2 relationships that just ended horribly, one right after another. And I was trying to, after the end of the second one, I was kind of like, what happened here? What is the problem? I mean, obviously it's me, but what happened? And I narrowed it down to, with both girls I had been dating, I went to a wedding with them. If you're dating someone, never go to a wedding with them. It's just a horrible disaster waiting to happen. The first girl I went to, I was going to a wedding with, her friends knew that I make short films and stuff. And so they go, would you videotape our wedding? And I go, I would love to videotape your wedding. That would be fantastic. So I got extra tapes and batteries and all ready for the day of the wedding. And the night before the wedding, they called me and they go, you know what, we hired some professional video guys. We don't need you to videotape our wedding. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know what I'll do? I'll bring my camera anyway, because what if the professional guys miss something and I capture it on tape, and then I'll give them my tape and they can edit it all together, and then you have a complete picture of your wedding. And they're like, okay, that sounds great. So we get to the wedding, and they had 3 video guys. And these guys were awesome. They were like video ninjas. They were just everywhere. They were shooting all these shots, and I was just like, man, these guys are good. They're going to have footage of everything. But they're not going to have any footage of the video guys. So that became my job. I just started following the video guys around wherever they went. And it was so great, because during the ceremony, I was sitting there in the bleachers, whatever they're called in the church, I don't know. And God bless you. So I was sitting there, and I just start videotaping the head video guy. And he's up videotaping the ceremony. And it was so fantastic, because about 10 minutes into the ceremony, this guy realized what I was doing. So he's videotaping the bride and groom, but he keeps going like this. And I just stayed right on him. This nice tight close-up on his face. And he started to get all red, and he was all sweating and everything. And then after the ceremony, there's a receiving line, so you can meet the cast. And I don't know what I get starstruck, so I just stepped out of the line. And so I was just standing there out of the line, watching people go through, and then suddenly I realized there's a video camera right here in my face. And I turn and look, and it's this video guy, and he's just going. And I get out my camera and I start taping him. He goes, dude, what are you doing? And I go, would you relax? I'm just having fun. He goes, you need somebody's permission in order to videotape them. And I go, well, you were videotaping us when we got to the church here. What's the big deal? And he goes, well, there's so many beautiful images for you to videotape. Why are you videotaping me? And I go, dude, would you relax? What am I going to do with the footage? He goes, yeah, what are you going to do with the footage? So if you go to www.angryvideoguys.com, you can... kidding. It's .org. I don't make any money off it. Anyway, that was the end of that relationship, because my girlfriend said I caused a scene, whatever that means. Alright, I'm going to do one more song for you fine folks, and leave you alone. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. We really do appreciate it. Thanks to those of you who brought toys to make children's holidays bright. I'm on Facebook. If you go to facebook.com/throwingtoasters, I love giving that out at a show like this, and then I run home and no fans. So, just me and my mom. I have a CD available. It's an MP3 CD. It has every song pretty much that I've written, except that Global Warning song is not on here because I made that right before I wrote this song. But they're $10, and it's an MP3 CD. You just put it into your computer, and then you drag it over to your preferred music player of choice, and they're all there. And it's $10 for everything. So, if you'd like to pick one up, I'm hoping to sell at least 80 because rent's due tomorrow, so if you could please, for the love of God, pick up 5. But thank you all for coming out. Especially like to thank Kathy for sitting right down front. Let's give Kathy another big round of applause. Kathy, did you have a fun time this evening?
Absolutely, especially you.
Oh, then you don't have to say that just because I'm right here, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, I'll do one more song and then we'll release you 5 people. The clock rings 3:27 and I'm shaking in the night. My sweat makes the sheets like skin, and I know I've lost a fight. Now's the time I know when you and I can't be alone. I can hear the sleep in your voice as you pick up the telephone. Are you alone, Kathy? what you got on. Kathy, don't you know that you belong to me? You're all mine, Kathy, for all time. Kathy, and it's only a matter of time until you see. A man came by today, he had some papers from a judge. Don't you know that there's no court in the world that could ever understand our love? And there's no security guard big enough, no matter how hard he tried, that could ever prevent me from getting right there by your side. Do you hear me? Kathy, no need to fear me. Kathy, don't you know I'd never let you come to any harm. I'm obsessed, Kathy, you're right, I'm a mess, Kathy, but you gotta admit, that's part of my charm. Oh, Kathy, you're mine, can't you tell? But if I can't have you today, well then, I'll have you in hell, Kathy. Oh, Kathy. Oh, Kathy. Oh, Kathy.
We clap or not?
I'm on Facebook.
Throwing toasters.
Yes. Oh yeah, you know.
I love you.
Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.